Oh, 1976. America was celebrating its bicentennial. Disco balls were spinning and Fonzie was still a national hero. But not every TV show soared like an eagle. Some crashed harder than Evel Knievel at Caesar's Palace. So today I'm counting down the 10 lowest rated Nielsen TV shows of 1976. I have to clarify that. You guys ripped me in the comments like these are my worst. These are the shows that 200-year-old America collectively decided to ignore. The country was 200, not the viewers. Oh, and I can't talk about 1976 TV without mentioning Bicentennial Minutes.
I'm Darren McGavin. 200 years ago today, in the dark of night, a small boat's headed for a 12-acre island in Manhattan's harbor, which loyalists were using for a wreck.
Ralphie, yeah, they were all over every TV station that year. But let's talk about the TV flops. Number 10, Cos on ABC. Bill Cosby had so many shows. Here was another attempt at a variety show. Think singing, dancing, sketches. It was hard to find a clip, but here's a promo.
Join the cause, Bill Cosby, with guests Marlo Thomas, Muhammad Ali, Betty White, Tony Randall, and Bigfoot.
Turns out audiences weren't ready to see Bill Cosby sing a medley with Betty White and Artie Johnson. Just 7 episodes. Number 9, The Practice. No, not that The Practice. This The Practice. Yeah, This Practice was a sitcom starring Danny Thomas as a doctor with his doctor's son.
Marvin, we haven't seen you since last Thursday.
Can we just get to the medicine? There may not be much time. Don't ever keep me waiting like this. There's a lot of bad bacteria in this room.
Didi Khan was in it, so was Vic Tayback and Shelley Fabre.
What happened?
Well, the allergy shot. I think we gave you a little too much. We made a mistake. I'm terribly sorry.
Don't worry, Marvin. There'll be an ambulance for you any minute.
I've never been in an ambulance. God knows, I've deserved one before this. An ambulance.
Listen, Marvin.
Ran 27 episodes. By the way, there was a third The Practice TV series in the mid-'80s. That's a good title. Number 8, Gibbsville. Sounds funny. Hey, Richard Mulligan was in it. So was Deborah Lee Scott.
When I walk through the streets of Gibbsville, I see a small but growing town, a busy town with its roots deep in the coal mined earth. But behind the closed doors and drawn curtains are the secret lives of its people. The lives of the wealthy and the poor, filled with ambition and need, love and hate, sorrow and private wars, and the dreams that make men go on. Behind the closed doors of Gibbsville lies the truth about this town, about any town, the real stories waiting to be told.
But it was actually a very serious drama about life in a small eastern town during 1940s as seen through the eyes of a young newspaper reporter. Sounds riveting. Lasted 13 episodes. Number 7, Code R. Okay, now we've got something. This was ABC's attempt at a rescue action show set in Carolina coastal community. You had cops, firemen, lifeguards. It was basically Baywatch, Emergency, and Chips all shoved into one uniform. Cheryl Ladd and Bernie Capel were in one episode. Just 13 episodes total. Number 6, The McLean Stevenson Show. Yeah, as you guys have mentioned in the comments, he never really got much footing after MASH, did he?
Hello, Mac, you're living on love. It's a way of life. Got a little boy grin. Are you gonna be our best friend? You know, Mac, you age like wine with your own sweet touch, and you love it so much you're gonna live it over again. Hello, Mac, you've got a heart of gold, so be good to yourself tonight. Hello, Mac. You're on a winning streak and you're favored to win, and you just might. Hang on, Mac. Hold on, Mac.
This is his large family sitcom. In this one, he plays Max Ferguson. Him and his wife live in a small town in Ohio, and their 2 grown children and grandchildren move in.
Well, but if I do get it in early, it'll be in the refrigerator so you can take it out, put it in the oven, and warm it up.
I'll just stop for a corn and cluck.
Grandpa, look what happened to Big Josh.
Well, what's the matter with him? He's just a little wet.
Jason tried to drown him in the toilet.
Everybody. Hey, kids, sit down and eat your breakfast. And don't spill anything that stains.
Look, gang, I think I'll just read my paper in the dining room before I get caught in a flash flood of Ovaltine.
Oh, and the wife's mother. Monty Anderson was in one of the 12 episodes. All right, we're halfway there, and yes, it gets worse from here. You'll see. Hey, before I dive into the top 5 flops, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Coming up, a forgotten sci-fi adventure, a bizarre anthology series, and the #1 pilot that crashed before it ever took off. Let's get back to it. Number 5, Kingston Confidential, a drama starring Raymond Burr. Yeah, Perry Mason himself. Only this time he plays a guy named R.B. Kingston, a wealthy media mogul who solves crimes on the side. Wasn't a bad idea. Wasn't really a good one either. Lasted just 14 episodes. Number 4, Fantastic Journey. Again, I know this had a lot of fans, but it finished 4th from the bottom in 1976. This sci-fi adventure featured a group of people lost in the Bermuda Triangle traveling through time and dimensions. It had laser beams, Atlantis, and mysterious glowing teenagers.
I knew about my friends.
I think they got lost in the swamp.
You will learn that what I want is what I get around here. You will stay here with me, or they shall die.
I will die with them.
Then you shall all die.
It had Marianne Mobley, Gary Collins, Roddy McDowell, but lasted only 10 episodes. Number 3, Tales of the Unexpected. It was an anthology series presenting stories of suspense, mystery, and science fiction, usually with some sort of twist ending. Sound familiar? It was kind of like Zero Sugar Twilight Zone. It had Bill Bixby, Lloyd Bridges, Ned Beatty was on it once, but lasted only 8 episodes. Number 2, Hunter. Not that Hunter. This Hunter. This series centered around the cases of U.S. government special agents James Hunter and Marty Shaw, played by Linda Evans, who cover the world of contemporary espionage.
Jim, the Teller case.
Any leads?
It would either be the syndicate who got him before Teller broke their sacred code of silence, or the intelligence agency got rid of him.
Amelia was going before that committee to tell them the truth about all that dirty business. Well, the government doesn't want people to know that it is just as dirty as anybody else.
He set me up.
You work for the GIA, that's it, the GIA.
His cover was operating a Santa Monica bookstore. Hers was as a model.
There's one man I want for this job. He's running a bookstore in Santa Barbara. His name is James Hunter. Strictly civilian now, but he's one of the best agents we had.
Advise him that all missions will be so covert that once assigned, an agent will be entirely on his own, no matter what the consequences. Get to him immediately.
I'll call him right now.
To ensure complete secrecy, these agents will operate.
14 episodes. Finally, the lowest rated TV show of 1976. This came in 101st place for the year. From NBC, Spencer's Pilots. This was a one-hour adventure drama about a small air charter service run by Spencer Parrish, played by Gene Evans.
Hey, hold it. How about a motive? I think Linda's right. Somebody's after Spence.
A man can carry a grudge for 26 years. He's gonna keep pressing till he scores.
Well, if Wick's right, that bomb's set to go off, but we don't know the altitude.
You're going back to prison, pal, without doing what you set out to do.
That's where you're wrong.
It's done, and there's nothing you can do about it, nothing anybody can do about it. Listen, Spencer's gonna die. He's gonna die today.
Promised daring aerial missions. Look at this great plot. Critics joked that the only thing that took off was the cameraman. Ouch. Funny, but ouch.
Somebody could be trying to kill Father Heller. Or any one of us.
Stan.
You got any major enemies, buddy? Tell you, I got in a fight with a guy in Bakersfield about a month ago. He thought I was hitting on his girl. He ended up kicking on me. You think I'm paranoid?
Let's keep your medical history out of this.
Had 11 episodes. Never landed with viewers. The 10 bottom-rated Nielsen shows of 76. Proof that not everything in the bicentennial year was a high-flying flag. Some soared, some nosedive right into obscurity. Okay, let me hear it. I can take it. Which ones were good? I know some were. Which of these forgotten flops would you have actually given a second chance if you'd seen them once? By the way, where were you in 1976? Watching any TV? Drop it in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this trip down TV's less traveled runway, hit the subscribe for more retro rankings. Oh, and make sure you check out my 5 lowest rated shows from 1974 right here. I think I'll go look for my Evel Knievel stunt cycle. Yeah.